Hey guys, and welcome to the newest episode of Blu-ray Tuesday. I got my special guest here, Mr. Ribbit. I don't know if you remember him from a few episodes ago, but he's awesome. So we're here to talk about this week's releases. This week was pretty light in general. Not a lot of stuff came out this week. A lot of it was like more from Vinegar Syndrome, Severin, a lot of re-releases. So I didn't really get much today, but we're gonna talk about a few things from last week and the release I did pick up this week. I do have one that I did pick up this week from Arrow, which I'm super excited about, called Sleep. I guess it's a German horror film. I don't know much about this movie. I know it's in German. My people, you know, I have some German in me. Yeah, something about dreams of some sort and something in this girl's past. And I don't know if it's like a demon or if it's supernatural. I don't know. But the Overlook Hour podcast, go follow them. The Overlook Theater, they did post in their story their episode about it. I think they talked to the writers or something like that. But anyways, go check that out because they're talking to them. If you guys want to, hopefully they ain't spoiling it. The last few episodes have been spoiling stuff. No, hopefully there's no spoilers in that episode, y'all. But yeah, go check that out. The movie just hit Blu-ray. It's a limited edition at Arrow. So I'll probably talk about that next week. All right, so lots been happening this past week. Let's see what happened. I saw Scream 5 again, which was awesome. I went to go see it with family, which was really cool. They all wore the little ghost face stuff, which is cool. We all excited. Anyways, we got to see it in the theater. It was pretty nice and packed. I was kind of nervous. I don't want people to be like talking. We saw it like in the ghetto. Not really ghetto, but it was like it used to be. I used to go there when I was a kid. You know, I haven't been in that theater in a while. Anyways, so we went there. It was a lot of people. It was really fun. It was like seeing it for the first time. It was kind of cool seeing things that I missed the first time. The crowd was really into it. People were like, I don't want to spoil it too much, but if you haven't seen it, but Dewey from the originals, the legacy character, he had a moment and everyone was just like applauding. It was great. And then something happens and, you know, things change. But this movie was really good. It was really fun. I liked it, you know, when they had the killer reveal and people are like, oh, I knew it was them. Like they were all into it. It was really fun. People were clapping, applauding. It was great. And I want to see it a third time. Like this shit needs to hit Blu-ray soon. I already pre-ordered it. I think I talked about this last week. Best Buy has their pre-order up for the 4K Ultra HD Steelbook. So if you guys want this movie, go get that Steelbook pre-ordered now because, you know, like all these last movies like Halloween Kills, Dune got recalled. I didn't talk about that last week or whenever Dune came out. Remember, you know, I bought 2 copies, so I didn't get the Steelbook. Anyways, Best Buy had a Steelbook edition and a lot of people were complaining because it didn't have the digital copy sleeve, or it was missing discs. I would have been mad. I don't open the Steelbooks anyways, but if I did open it and there was no disc, I'd be pissed. They probably would get me. That's kind of scary. I got a Steelbook today. Anyways, so Dune, they recalled that and they're doing another wave. So if you guys did miss Dune, the Best Buy Steelbook, they're re-releasing it, so stay tuned for that. And when that comes up for pre-order, make sure you get that. All right, so what else did I do? Oh, also, I have a good friend from Awesome Theater. You should check them out, follow them on Instagram as well. Colin, he's directing a feature film, I guess, that's coming out next month called Them. I guess I could talk about this. But yeah, so he asked me to be an extra in the film, which is really fun. Like I've never done any kind of like movies or anything. I'm not an actor or anything like that, but he asked me to be an extra and I was like supposed to be like this zombie infected type person, and I also played like this grocery store like person. Anyways, yeah, so I did that a couple days ago. It was really fun. I was in 2 scenes, and I guess I'm gonna be spread out throughout the movie with 4 other people that were zombies and or pedestrians with me. But yeah, I filmed this cool scene about I had to like pick up a girl and like move her. It was really awkward in the moment, but when he said when they play it, it should look cool. So I don't know. It was awkward. But yeah, Colin's great. He directed pretty well. I was kind of watching when he was directing over like a scene, like a Karen scene. I guess this is like a pandemic, post-apocalyptic zombie film. And there was like this grocery store scene, and there was this African-American guy and a Caucasian woman. Sorry, I was like, oh, what else? Let's say that. I didn't want to say, you know, the race thing. Anyway, so yeah, so you have them like in this grocery store and they were like arguing about the masks or something, or I don't know what the deal was. So I came in toward the tail end of it. when she ended up trying to record him, or he recorded her, and then I guess all the lights start flickering, and then we're supposed to meet, and these other people were supposed to attack her, so we did that, and that was fun. It was great. It was interesting. But we went to the second location where we're supposed to do all the cool zombie scenes and the chases, and we're supposed to do the makeup. I'm thinking I'm gonna get in full makeup, like someone's gonna do my makeup to be like a zombie. These zombies have like fine lines and smears, I guess infection. I don't know much about these zombies. But anyways, they sent me a tutorial to do my own makeup. What am I supposed to do? I can't do makeup. It was awful. And I posted the picture. I know y'all probably thought that looked like shit. And I agree with you. But this is the best that I could do. Like, I don't do makeup. And they were rushing me. We were there in the mirrors, and I had to use my phone. So I'm just like this, like trying to, I don't know how y'all do it. Anyways, I watch Drag Race. I see them in the workroom doing their makeup. They make it look effortless, right? Looks so easy. I was thinking like lines are squiggling. Like the girl said straight line. I was looking at it and I tried and it just went, I can't do nothing straight. Anyways, I was trying and they wanted me to smear it. And then this girl walking by, the girl's like, oh, add darker lips. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, oh, your under eyes, add more darkness. And I'm like, okay, more line. And I was like, okay. So I did all this stuff and I looked around at the other guys and how they're doing their makeup. Didn't look any better, but they're like, oh, this is so nice. And one guy looked like, he's not racist, y'all. If y'all saw the picture, it's this Caucasian man with all this smeared black. He didn't know what he was doing. Poor boy, but it looked like blackface. Girl, he not racist. He's super nice. I think, you know, he was cool. He was with the black people, girl. He was like, yeah, anyways, it was cool. But it was an experience. We had to chase people. We had to do these weird, like, hand things. So I did all that. So I guess I'm gonna be throughout it. There's gonna be like little scenes throughout the film in slow motion and or quick shots and close-ups. Because I did a close-up, which was really awkward for me as well. I'm not an actor. See, I can't do this. Anyways, but it was fun. He said I did a good job, but I don't know if he was just being nice. We don't know, but we'll see when the movie comes out if I'm in it. Anyway, so we did this other scene where I had to do this like close-up with like an infected mouth with like foam or some shit like that. So I had to eat like cookies and I had to keep it in my mouth for like 5 minutes and swish it around and then drink chocolate syrup. It sounds delicious, right? It sounds good, but no, after a while with that shit on your teeth and in your mouth, it tasted like it was diabetes in your mouth, girl. Diabetes. Anyways, that's what I felt like I was gonna get, but I made it work. He wanted me to get closer, open my eyes, open my teeth, and like, you know, like the whole experience. So I did a couple of close-ups. I had to do some lunges. It was weird. I feel like I had a workout too. I don't work out. I should. But anyways, it was fun. I'll give you that. I was like chocolate all over me from the gargling. It was a mess, but it was really fun, and I'm looking forward to checking this out. The guys were cool. I knew nobody in this cast, or nobody. It was really fun though. I had a really good time, and I'm looking forward to see the movie. So maybe if that ever releases on DVD, Blu-ray, or whatever it's gonna release on, y'all better go cop that. Maybe I'll sign it at Monsterpalooza. How about that? But no, that'd be really fun. Anyways, let's get into the Blu-rays of the week. All right, so I talked about this one last week, but it did not arrive. It arrived late, and I got Titane. Again, this is one of my favorite movies of last year. It's extremely freaking weird, like weird as fuck. Like it's subtitled. I wish this needed like a cool release, in my opinion. Like it has no slipcover, which sucks. And Titane, it's about a girl fucking a car and getting pregnant. I don't know if it's a spoiler, girl, but you know, watch it. But that's what this is. Ain't that crazy? But look at her. Isn't she like she's like a dancer or something? But there's a whole lot more to this movie, y'all. Watch it. But shouldn't this have like a car release? Like it should be a car or a slipcover with like a pregnant, I don't know, thing. That would be cool. Or a steelbook, because you know, Titane, you know, titanium, is that right? You know, like the song Titane. Anyways, that would have been cool, but we got this little release here. It doesn't have very many bonus features. It has a film festival Q&A and oh, that's it, bonus feature. It literally says bonus feature, if you guys can see that. There's only one feature, a Q&A, but it might be cool, and I'm looking forward to checking that out. Look at the back cover, see, look at that, ain't that crazy? So you don't know what you're in for with this feature film, but y'all should check it out. Titane, it was $14.99 on Amazon. Y'all get your copies. I'm hoping they release like a better release in the future, because I will double dip on this one. All right, next up for this week is the newest in the Vestron Video Collector Series, which is Candyman Day of the Dead. And I talked about this last week as well. Devon Draws did the artwork. Isn't it great? That is amazing. And I know this isn't everyone's favorite Candyman film, and even Tony Todd himself wasn't really interested in doing this, but he needed the money. I don't blame him. Get your paycheck. But I had fun with this, I guess. This is not that bad. I mean, it was kind of odd that he had a great-granddaughter that was like this extreme Caucasian blonde woman. I don't know how that worked, but and she was like very, very pretty. I think she's from Baywatch. Yeah, she, you know, got caught up in the whole Candyman thing. And it's very weird because he does a lot of sensual scenes with her, and it's supposed to be like his great-granddaughter, so that's kind of like incestuous. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But yeah, Candyman Day of the Dead, this hit Blu-ray. It was kind of, I ordered this at Best Buy and it got delayed, so I canceled the shit and ordered it on Amazon and I got it the next day. Isn't that crazy? I pre-ordered this like weeks in advance. Didn't get it, but then I ordered it on Amazon. Anyways, I got this at Amazon, but if you guys want to pick this up at the store, Walmart does have this and it's $12.96. I was just there 2 days ago. But anyways, check this out. I would get it with the slipcover because it's amazing. Now you can own all the Candyman movies on Blu-ray, since the first 2 are on Blu-ray from Scream Factory, and then you just had the requel that just dropped, yeah, in 4K. But yeah, so the next thing up that I got this week, or I got today actually, is The Punisher. So this is a re-release that just dropped at Best Buy for this week's Blu-ray Tuesday. And isn't this cover, this is what got me. This cover is amazing. I think this is really nice. I haven't seen this movie since it was first released, like in 2003, 2004, or 5, one of those years. And yeah, I just think it's really cool. It has a cool slip cover over it, so if I do decide to open this, I can like protect the steelbook. It's 4K, so it's remastered in 4K, and it looks like it has all the same bonus features from the old one. There's a lot of stuff. There's more than Titane, which is crazy. There's a music video, there's deleted scenes, there's featurettes, there's commentary, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff on this one. But I hella like this cover, you guys. This is like really cool. That's what made me get it. It's $19.99 at Best Buy, and when I went, there was 2 copies left. Well, there's 1 now, but the other one, I don't know if I would get that one. I had like a little ding on the slip at that Best Buy that I got this from, but yeah, what can you do? Anyway, so that's all the releases I got for this week. I do want to call out Lamb, if you guys are interested in that, the A24 film Lamb. I like that movie. If you liked Lamb, I would check out or keep an eye out for Hatching. I watched that recently. It's very similar, has similar themes to Lamb, but I think it had a lot more fun with Hatching. I keep thinking about that movie. I don't know, that movie's crazy. I will go into that blind. It's another subtitled film. It's a Finland film. There's a lot of weird scenarios, a lot of weird things that these humans do in this feature film. Yeah, I'd check out Hatching. But Lamb is releasing as a limited edition Blu-ray with A24. It just dropped today and it's $34 for the Blu-ray or the 4K. It comes with the 80-page book and a lot of bonus features. You know, Titane should, you know, take notes, that movie, whoever released that. But yeah, it's a cool release. I enjoyed the film. And it's kind of cool that I ordered it today and it already shipped. So I should have that hopefully by the next Blu-ray Tuesday. So yeah, check that out. I would order it before it sells out. Yeah, before I end this, I do want to say there was no big releases today, so I happened to stop by the Dollar Tree. And just so happened, the item of the week for this week here is DVDs. So my ass went in there and went crazy, and I went to the Dollar Tree. Well, it ain't the Dollar Tree anymore, it's the $1.25 tree, because they raised their prices. So it's crazy. It's $1.25 tree, y'all. They should change their name on their bags, because that added up. Them extra quarters on these movies, they added up. That's all. I could have got more movies. They changed their prices over here in California, y'all. The Dollar Tree, the $1.25 tree, y'all. All right, so let's talk about some of these movies that I got, y'all. So I don't know half of them. They $1.25, so we just gonna get into it, all right? So, oh yeah, I got a stack. All right, so the first one I got is this Vampire Werewolf Dark Moon collection. I don't know, I saw a bitch on the cover like a vampire and I said, oh, let's get it. Anyways, it has a bunch of movies here. It has Fangs of the Living Dead, Grave of the Vampire, The Devil's Nightmare, Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitorio. Dormitory, oh girl, I can't read. Dormitory. Gotcha. And Werewolf of Washington and Moon of the Wolf. I ain't heard none of these movies, but they sound kind of cool, I guess. They all look old, though, now that I'm looking at this. Like, old. Like, I don't know. Black and white movies. Anyways, yeah, so these movies, it was at the $1.25 tree, and you get a bunch of movies for that price. I don't know if they're any good, but that's the first one I picked up. All right, next up I got is a Shudder release. It's called Mon Mon Monsters. When I first seen this Mon Mon Monsters, I thought it was like a Goosebumps or Nickelodeon thing. I was like, oh, that sounds like a little kid thing. But what the fuck is the Mon Mon Monsters? I don't know, it could be a joke, but look at the back. That's what scared me. That bitch is scary. So I said, I gotta get this for $1.25. And I had a slipcover. You can't, you know, you gotta get that, $1.25. I'm stuck on that 25 cents, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm done. Surreal. All right, and Cupid, Valentine's Day is coming up. There was a lot of copies of this movie, y'all. It needs a slip. But Cupid, it does look stupid as hell, but this could be fun. Like if you got nothing else to do on Valentine's Day, get you a bottle and pop this in, an experience, yes, and I'm here for it. I don't know any of these actors, has no bonus features, says Love is Dead. All right, so Singles Awareness Day, y'all. It's coming up next month. Also picked up Beast Mode. This, reason I picked this up is, have you guys seen the movie Sleepwalkers? This looks like the character from Sleepwalkers to me, kind of. a worse version. But that's what he looks like. All you need is a cat, and he'll be dead. You know, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Beast Mode. I picked that up. Next up is another movie about vampires. Chinese-speaking vampires. Could you believe this shit? So the vampires talk in Chinese, and then okay, so what kind of name? I was like, oh wow, this is interesting. Chinese-speaking vampires, and they named it that. I had to get this. Like, awesome. It's from Echo Bridge. This sounds very, very, very low budget. I bet you, I don't know. I want to check this out with a bottle. See, all these is like great. Get a bottle and pop this shit in. All right, next up from the $1.25 tree is Charismata. I almost fucked that up. Charismata. It had another slipcover, and it has 2 bonus movies. They're trying to get you to buy this. I think it's like, I don't know, I think Walmart sold this shit. Dark Spirits and Legacy of Evil are the bonus movies on this. No bonus features again, but look at that cover. That girl like a porno. She's like ready to like, I don't know, have some sexy time, and there's a demon coming out the wall. Oh, is she getting ready for him? Oh, this is gonna be crazy, y'all. Okay, sorry. All right, Charismata. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize she was like, oh, very sensual. You got a demon coming out the wall. That's crazy. I would be out that room. Anyways, The Night Shifter is the next one. It's from Shudder, and $1.25 tree got this one. The Dead Will Not Be Silent. So I guess this is like, I don't know what this is. It's has nerve jingling scares. So I guess this is like at a morgue or something. That's what I gathered. And I guess these dead bodies start talking, or he's crazy and he can hear dead people. But yeah, The Night Shifter. That's another one I picked up. And the late great, I'm crazy. This is crazy that they had this release. Miss Betty White. I had to grab it. Rest in peace. She was 99 years old when she passed, and she was just days away from being 100. That's iconic, and I love Miss Betty White. I had a slice of cheesecake for her, and yeah, I was watching Golden Girls when she passed. It was so sad. It makes you want to cry. But look at her. She reached 99 years old. Betty White. It's the very best of the television collection, and that's kind of cool they have this. They have 40 episodes. Wow, I got 40 episodes for $1.25 at the $1.25 tree, you guys. So I cannot get over this. But yeah, I had to get this one. 40 episodes of Betty White. Rest in peace, you guys. All right, next up is the music box. This looks kind of cool. It's like a spoof of, what's that movie? Fuck. With that came out, or maybe it was some Blumhouse with a box and you make a wish. Wish upon! This is what this looks like. But it's called The Music Box. It's probably not as good as that movie. But it says evil comes in small packages. These headlines, y'all. So, all right. Anyways, The Music Box. I do want to check this one out. Yeah, the small packages, evil. All right, Sacrilege. This is another one I just bought because it was very colorful, and it had a woman and it looked evil, and on the back the woman was screaming. It has a slip. It's a nice minty slip. So I have no idea what this is about. It looks crazy though. It looks like not in a good way. But I don't know. $1.25 tree. All right, and next up, so this is a lot. I got Blue Call. This is I guess she's a nurse or something. It looks like a horror film, so I got it. I don't know. She looks very creepy. But yeah, her eyes are piercing. All right, and the last one I got is Scare B&B, and this one has a digital copy. They stepping their game up getting the digital copy of these films, but Scare B&B. So it's about a B&B, and I guess I don't know what happens. But it's again, blind buy. I just about these. I didn't get a chance to really look at these. That's why I'm like kind of surprised by some of these. But yeah, so that's it for this Blu-ray Tuesday. Check out the Dollar Tree, the $1.25 tree, and get you some movies this week. They have a whole bunch in the front, and make sure you check back in their little electronics next to all the cleaning shit. Yeah, stay tuned for next week. Next week from Scream Factory, we have the Slumber Party Massacre remake or reboot. That one was pretty good, and we have some more releases next week. I'm looking forward to that one though, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah. Oh, also Superhost on Shudder, that movie about the crazy girl that was like the host of this B&B or whatnot, and these people were filming for their vlog channel. It was really fun, and I highly recommend that, but we'll talk about that more next week. All right, so yeah, until next time, bye.